All right, let's talk about the next player that you were excited to see.
Okay. I like Cameron Boozer. And you said I was making faces when you said you think AJ DeBance was gonna win National Player of the Year. I think it's gonna be Cameron Boozer.
That's fair. No,
Because
that's
Cameron
valid.
Boozer is like one of the most decorated high school players.
Hold on. I don't know about one of the most. I don't know if you can find somebody that has a better high school resume.
His high school resume is
4 state championships, and I think he won the
I don't
Peach
want to
Jam
disrespect
every time.
like Wilt and Kareem and
yeah,
those
but they didn't
OGs.
have like they weren't playing on the Peach Jam.
I doubt Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem lost the high school game.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, when you just factor in I think guys are playing way more games now than they did back then, and to win Peach Jam every year, 4 state championships. I mean, I think Cole Pete's resume is just as impressive. I think he won every year in high school too. But yeah, Cameron Boozer, I mean, his resume is crazy. We haven't even talked about USA basketball. I think he was like USA Basketball Player of the Year and so on. But his trophy case, I imagine they live in a big house, so it's not like they live in a little house, but
Right.
I think they have enough room. I'm just guessing here. I don't know their financial situation, but I imagine that trophy case is full.
And that's why I feel like, he's definitely going to be up there in the National Player of the Year awards because he's just like a really good basketball player.
Yeah.
It's like you can throw out the Tim Duncan comparison. Maybe not, I don't want to say Cameron Boozer is going to have an all-time great career, but like as far as just demeanor, no nonsense, you look up, he's got 22 and 12. He affected the game. He doesn't really have any weaknesses. Like that's the kind of player Cameron Boozer is. And he's got the stimulus package of playing with his brother at point guard. So it's like, hey, he probably make a noise and he gets the ball where he wants it. So Cameron Boozer is going to be very, very good. Duke is releasing scrimmage tapes. He's scoring isolations. He's hitting threes. Like we saw him at the McDonald's All-American game. And, he's like, hey, he might be having a decent game. You look up, he has like 22 and 12. He's just legit, like really good. And the thing about him is he's a 4-5. He can defend. I know you're really high on AJ, but they played AJ, Knight Riders versus Oakland Soldiers last summer. And he did as great of a job as you could on AJ DeMansa, who's going to be a 3-4, top 3 pick. And like for Cameron Boozer to go out there and move his feet, kept him in front of him, like he is really, really, really good, steady the ship, and Duke has another one.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that those two, AJ. I mean, you can throw Darren in there too. I think it's going to be a great college basketball season, just because, like I mentioned in the open, there's a lot of guys that return to school, and Boozer does have a good situation with his point guard. Like when you're big, your best friend should be the guy that's going to get you the ball, and just so happened for him, it's going to be his brother. You talk about chemistry,
right?
I mean, he's going to know exactly when he cuts. I mean, I think their chemistry is going to be good for 4 points a game. So that could bump you from 16 to 20 or 20 to 24. But Boozer's a guy that I went and watched his film. Like I pretended like I didn't know anything about him and just watched his film with an eye of someone that hadn't seen him before. And one of the things I noticed is that he did a lot of work off the dribble in space. Like I think it's easy to kind of assume because of his physicality
and his dad,
and his body type, that he's a bruising 4, because physically he looks like it. I mean, grown man.
Oh, like, he's been shaving for a while.
He's been a grown man body, grown man strength for quite a while.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that does concern me a little bit is how is it going to scale up when everyone else can match his physicality? But he does have the skill set to adjust. So I think that's going to be something to look out for, just because, like I said, you're not going to find a high school player built like him with the skill level.
Nah.
I mean, Cole Pete, even then Cole is smaller.
Right.
So with that being said, that's something I'm going to, just kind of monitor in college. I don't think he's going to have any issues in college, but he was putting the ball on the floor. It was a lot more film of him attacking in space, putting the ball on the floor, rebounding. Even though he's like a phenomenal rebounder, I mean, he's tough to stop on the offensive glass. I think there's going to be upside as a shooter.
It's a lot of Kevin Love in his game, I believe. It's a lot of
Like a
Kevin Love.
more
in his game.
athletic version of Kevin Love. Kevin Love, if I remember correctly, I don't think he was spacing the floor like that in high school. Maybe he was, but Kevin Love was fat when he was in high school.
Bully, yeah.
So, but if he's Kevin Love, and especially pre-Cleveland Cavaliers Kevin Love, I mean, I seen my man had like a 30-30 game.
Yeah, some of those 30-30 games was kind of fake though, man. He was like not trying to block shots. He was playing to miss.
I told somebody once, Kevin Love was playing like how I play 21. Yeah, I'm not playing defense. I'm just waiting on the rebound so I can get the ball.
He was playing to miss quite a few times.
I let y'all go out and defend. I'm just waiting on the guy to miss so I can get the rebound.
Right, kind of. I saw him fake at a guy and then position himself to grab the rebound.
Hey, man. Hey, sometimes when you're up for that contract negotiation and you say, "Look, I led the league in rebound,"
man,
I may add some M's. I may get you a max.
You only got to trick a few people, not everybody.
Maybe you really only got to trick one team.
Athlete.ai is the story of the athlete. And every athlete deserves to have the story told. Under the lights and in the spotlight. This is your moment, your room. Download, capture, create, share. Athlete.ai. Your name is trending.
With that being said, like with Boozer, I have excellent frame, broad shoulders, thick legs, just physically dominant on the high school level. He won at every level. He's a winner. Like, that's one of the best attributes that you can say about a prospect is he's a winner. He knows how to play winning basketball. And I think that he's going to help your team win, whether he's featured or not. He just knows how to win. He's a pro. He's been a pro. Dad's a pro. And I think, the bloodlines and the pedigree does give you some advantages, especially if your dad is someone who's been there before.
Yeah.
So I think that's an advantage. But again, I was just amazed at how much film that he had putting the ball on the floor, attacking off the bounce. He has the ability to just drive through you. Like, the first step isn't like elite where he's blowing by you, but if he can't get by you, he can just drive through you, get to his sweet spots. He's a really good athlete, not like crazy, not like Darren and AJ, but he's more bouncier than I thought when he has a runway. Like, I don't know if he's got that quick twitch, just vertical pop where it's just like, I've seen AJ like get an offensive rebound, pop back up and just dunk. I've seen Darren Peterson do the same thing too. Boozer, it's more so just off a straight up jump vertical. He's not consistently dunking the ball, but when he has a runway and he's on the move, he looks like a really good athlete. Rebound and run threat. I think that he's going to be like this pick and pop, pick and roll threat. And he's a really good rim protector.
And passer too.
Really good passer too. One of the concerns I had is kind of a tweener. What is the position that you think he will play in the NBA? Or maybe I'll say, what position do you think he'll close games at in the NBA? Do you think he can be a small ball 5? Or do you think he's a 4?
I think it's situational. In this situation at Duke, he'll be playing the 4. They brought back Patrick, I forget how to pronounce his last name, but he's going to play a lot of the 5. I think he can play either position. And one of the biggest, I guess you could say, pluses about him, I think he's a good athlete, not a great athlete, but like part of him tilting more to the great side of the athleticism chart is that like his feet move. And like I said, he guarded AJ DeMansa a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a play or two. Like this is at Peach Jam. This is for all the marbles. Every college coach in the country's there. And like he's staying in front of him. He's making AJ's, every shot AJ is taking over him is contested, difficult. He's keeping him on the perimeter. Like that is going to translate well for him. And in today's NBA, like, teams are going double big. So I don't necessarily think it matters whether or not he's a 4 or a 5. He's going to be able to play both. And if he's out there at the 5, if he's not a big time shot blocker because he's not super explosive off the ground, he's going to be switchable on some Al Horford stuff.